Hi everyone, welcome to the Movie Section Show. My name is Fariba, and I'm about to watch the latest episode of The Penguin. I believe we're in episode 4, so I'm very excited to see what it's going to be about. I mean, from what I saw in the previews, this is going to be very focused on Sophia, so I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But yeah, so far, this show has been great. If you recall my reaction from last week, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a very focused, very well done episode where it showcases some of the characters' own dilemmas, their motives, especially as we got a little bit more of an idea of who Victor was and just how tragic his story is and why led him to be in this path that he is in now. So I'm really excited to see what else is going to happen with these characters. I've been saying it before, Cristin Milioti as Sophia Falcone is just absolutely diabolical. I'm telling you, like, Emmy calls for her already. I cannot even imagine what this episode's going to be like, because this is definitely the one, I believe this is the one that is very focused on Sophia. So we're going to get a little bit more context of who she is as a character, and what really happened 10 years ago, before she, was instituted into Arkham. So yeah, so far, really great show. We're about to hit, I believe, the halfway mark. I can't remember if this is an 8 or 9 episode series, but yeah, I cannot wait to see what happens next. So without further ado, let's get right down into The Penguin episode 4.
And watch you make excuse after excuse and do nothing.
What the fuck is she talking about?
The second you walked into Blackgate, I knew you were a swindler and it cheated your brother to take his place. But I'm wrong, aren't I?
Not even.
Oh,
I never
shit.
cheated your family. Jesus, come on, fucking yours. I was gonna bring it to you. I swear to God, you gotta trust
Her
me.
world's about
I'm
to
on your
swirl
side.
upside down. Oh my god.
Sophia.
Oh shit.
Sophia.
Oh, she's a debutante. Oh my god. Pause. Oh.
I've never been one for speeches that provide women and girls with life-saving services.
He was so busy with her gala and her golf bottom, he couldn't take the edge off.
Oh, she's like a socialite.
Appreciates it. Well, yeah, even when you're helpless.
I was like messing with you. It's a shitty job, I know. You deserve better. I mean, we both do, but you have a dick, so at least you're committed suicide last week.
There's actually been a number of women like Ms. Jones over the last decade, and they all died the same way. By hanging. Which is how your mother died, if I'm not mistaken.
Talk to
Hey,
us.
back off, ladies. I want to talk to you.
More women could get hurt. You could help them.
Well, there goes the hangman name.
Mom?
He's finally taking my calls, thanks to your sister.
Oh, interesting.
Right, Hill.
The future. About our family's future. Maybe it's time to break with tradition. When the time comes, I want you to take my place.
Oh, that explains a lot
I want you to run
now.
this family.
But the rest of the family, they're not.
They know your mind. They'll do as I say.
Ah, that explains a lot now, huh?
What? What is it? Tell me. She was good at hiding it. Look, I miss her too, baby, every day.
Did she ever see anyone? Before? Like a therapist or a psychiatrist?
Starting to believe there might be a pattern going on, huh? Maybe
sure
she
nothing
didn't
will ever
actually kill herself.
Don't call him that.
You'll take care of the card?
Yeah. Wait. Can I ask you something? The girls at the 44 below,
really know him. You know, like with all the lies that we had to tell growing up about what he does, and because
We need to protect these women.
I'm starting to get an idea what really happened.
Oh, no. Look.
Sophia, what is it?
this is all you have.
He's a good man.
Oh, she's in denial right now.
You try publishing any of this garbage, my family will destroy you.
I'm having a feeling that she might not be the real hangman.
The same lady from the luncheon? Look, Sophia meeting a reporter. People are gonna start.
Did you rat her out? I think he ratted her out.
Don't tell me the story yet.
Why didn't you tell me you met with a reporter?
Ah,
You
he ratted her
never,
out.
Ever talk to the press. I thought you understood that.
Did I?
There's an open investigation. They're looking into me for murder. Murder,
I mean,
Sophia. Some hookers at the club. Do you think I did these things?
Of course not.
You were supposed to be better than this. This was meant for you.
gaslighting.
How could you do this to me? An explanation for what?
You had scratches on your hands the day Mom died.
Ah, bingo.
But I know that
But
I know they
man,
were
Mark
from her.
Strong.
you know,
Ooh.
I know that. I right?
Haha, no.
Why? What's happened to you? You're clearly not yourself. You're confused, sick.
That's fucked up.
I think you need to leave before you make a scene.
That is screwed up. I cannot believe
Dad,
what
please.
this is gonna be
Oh,
showing.
my God.
Oh my god.
Now.
He's gonna pin it on her, isn't he? Wow. Father of the year, guys. Father of the year. Oh my god. They're going to pin it
Come on,
on
kid, do you
her.
want to kill the circus lights and take him his Falcone home? Father's orders.
Sophia Falcone,
Get off me!
you're under arrest
Wait.
for the murder of Summer Gleason.
The reporter?
What? Did you do this for him?
No, I got no idea what the fuck is going on. Can't you? What the
You're
fuck?
also being charged with the murder of Yolanda Jones, Taylor Montgomery,
God.
and Nancy
No,
Hall.
no,
Get out of here
He
with that!
framed her. Wow.
You gotta do
Father of
something!
the year.
Hey!
Father
let
of
her
the
go.
year.
Take my advice and shut the fuck up.
It's just tabloid bullshit. It'll pass.
Sophia, your father's claiming that you have a history of mental illness.
Well, that's ridiculous.
The ADA
He's doing the
met with
same
judge
shit that he
and
did
the
with his
court has
wife.
ordered a psychological evaluation.
Because my dad said so?
It's not just your father. A number of family members have written affidavits suggesting the same. Your uncle Luca, your cousins Johnny and Carla Viti.
You fucking serious? Did you know about this?
Wow.
I swear.
So
ADA's request. You're being remanded to Arkham State Hospital for observation.
no. No, that doesn't make any sense.
You'll be under their care.
He is punishing me for something he did.
You don't know that.
Alberto!
Oh,
wait
open your
up,
mind,
are
boy.
You kidding me? He strangled those women. And then
Mhm.
he strangled that reporter and strung her up to pin it on me.
Mm-hmm.
He did the same thing to Mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, and I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it in a place like that. I'm gonna die.
And she lived like this for 10 years. Mm. Oh my.
I don't know. They're looking into it.
Looking into it. Let's see who actually did it.
Is that what you believe? The attack in there was coordinated?
Yeah. Clearly.
I know.
The death of a parent is a traumatic event, and it's not unusual to transfer that grief into anger or even violence.
It's not unusual to just be sad either, right? I didn't kill those women.
My family will do whatever he says.
So you're saying that your father framed you for murder?
Yep.
You don't.
Oh my god, this is messed up.
Hope you feel like yourself.
Wait.
Open wide.
Asshole.
Fine. You're not going to court. No one's going to hear your case. Your doctor, he's claiming you're unfit to stand trial.
Dr. Rush?
The judge agrees. It's done.
Oh,
But
wow.
that's not. I did my 6 months.
Sophia. Sophia. No. Please. I know this is fucked, but you gotta keep fighting. I'm not giving up. I swear.
Is that why he's giving you drugs? To get information out of me?
Don't
Now
be
there's
silly. I'm your
paranoia.
friend. We're gonna have so much fun together too. We can celebrate an aquarium.
I was waiting for her to snap.
An opportunity to heal,
Why are you doing this? What do you
Oh,
want?
he's guilty.
to help you,
Mm-hmm.
and to feel better or less guilty for what happened to you.
You quit the control that you had. Treating me. Rehabilitating me.
I helped Alberto get you out.
And now here. So curious. What did it feel like to get to watch a person unravel? The world is.
Oh boy, what is she gonna do?
You're right. I deserve a fresh start.
I wonder what she's gonna do.
I was genuinely surprised at how many of you wrote letters telling the judge that I was not that the judge needed much convincing. My father saw to that. Still, I trusted you. And yet not one of you tried to help me.
Spit
Except
it
for my
out.
brother.
Yep.
The man you all flew in to mourn. And you know, the real thorn in my side is that unlike everyone here,
Something is up, man.
in the greenhouse.
Should we tell my mom?
Shh, no, we don't need to wake her up. It can be our little secret, okay? Okay.
Oh, is she gonna kill everyone? Oh my god, I think she's gonna kill everyone. Holy frick.
So long, my love, goodbye, farewell, adieu. It's obviously through. Let's make the final scene. Romance is all
Oh my God.
finished. Please give me so long.
Put your pants on, Johnny.
Johnny! Oh my god. She spared Johnny. So that was episode 4 of The Penguin, and oh my god, I have to say, it just keeps getting better and better. And this is maybe the one episode that needs to be studied, because I cannot even tell you, because I don't know, for those who don't already know, I study psychology in college, and that was actually one of my double majors. And just to see just every psychological element in this episode from someone who, just to see just the evolution, just to see how Sophia goes from becoming this innocent socialite who is just about days from becoming maybe the next dawn of her family, to then being instituted into Arkham for something that she did not do. And just to see how she changes overnight and conforms to this identity that everyone is trying to put on her. I mean, that's the kind of thing you see in psychology. And I have to say that this is absolutely brilliant. Like, whoever wrote this episode, I mean, clearly thought about the story from a psychological standpoint. So, and can I just say that just to see this story about Sophia, her backstory, what really happened 10 years ago when she was instituted into Arkham, what led to that, why she became the hangman, and just to see that she was innocent this whole time and that she was never really the hangman, but really her father. It's so tragic. Like, just watching this whole episode, I'm like empathizing with her, just because I'm like, wow, she had probably the shittiest father who only cared about himself when he realized that his own power was basically in danger because of his daughter kind of trying to figure out some answers, knowing that his daughter basically knows what really happened to her mom. And instead of just, trying to be the father, he actually decides to punish her. I mean, it's absolutely just remarkable just to see the writing and how it changes from the beginning to the end. And now it makes a lot more sense knowing why she's so broken up about Alberto, because everybody in her family abandoned her. Everyone basically stood by her father, basically obliged with what he demanded so that way he can punish her, while the one person who tried to fight for her is now basically dead. And so, again, I mean, in a way it's so demented just to think about it, because just like when you get to that end and realize that everyone who conspired to basically deem her a freak, basically deem her a murderer, and now she gets that revenge. It's like, you know what? It is a very sweet revenge, even though murder is wrong. Murder is wrong, but seeing it from Sophia's perspective, I don't know. I think I can see why she's very upset, So, and also just to see that this is all, the only reason why she even ended up in this place is because of the fact that Oz, snitched on her. And basically told her father what really happened and led to just about the events that happen now. And it's just like, wow, Oz just really pulled the dumbest move, but also did it so that he can actually jump up the ladder, so that way he can become Falcon's number 2 in a sense. So, wow, like, I have to say, this is absolutely remarkable episode. The performance by Cristin Milioti, I think I cannot say this enough. She is going to win an Emmy. Like, this is her episode. This is hers. She, like, there was not the moment when she hears that she's not getting that trial, that she's gonna be stuck in Arkham basically forever, and basically going from this innocent socialite to this angry person who is now just about moments away from cracking. I mean, I have to say, just absolutely phenomenal episode from Milioti. And then again, that dinner scene where she is basically giving her final toast to everyone, because we can clearly tell that she has something going on in her mind. It looks, that seems so that she's going to kill some people. Oh no, or there she did. But yeah, absolutely remarkable episode. I mean, this is a show that keeps getting better. I think this is one where you can really see a case study. Like I could see just any psychology professor just pulling up this episode and have students actually study the evolution of Sophia Falcone's psyche and seeing how she transforms from this innocent socialite to becoming this angry murderer who's seeking vengeance. I mean, this just became a whole vengeance story now. And now she still has one more person that she needs to go after, which is Oz, because he's the one missing link left, because he is the one who created this. He's the one who started it. And then, of course, seeing what actually happened, now she knows the truth of what happened with Alberto, knowing that he was the one who actually killed her brother, and now she knows the truth. Man, I can't even imagine what that cat and mouse she's gonna be like in the remaining episodes, because now it seems as though that now that we got all the backstory out of the way, we're now going to see the main conflict, which is Sophia versus Oz. And we don't even see what happens to Oz but after the whole shenanigans that happened at the bar. So that's probably gonna be the next thing, just saying, okay, what's gonna happen moving forward? How are we gonna see this rivalry now between Oz and Sophia? How Sophia is going to respond to it? Well, I think this is kind of raising my point, is I don't think Oz is gonna make it. That's where I'm actually at this point, is that I don't think Oz is gonna make it. And what's even incredible is this is a show that really shows the humanity of each of the characters. We saw that last week with Victor. We even saw a little bit of that with Oz and why he took Victor into his rings. And now we see a little bit more of who Sophia is, knowing the fact that she's not the type of person who would just kill women. And then realizing and connecting the dots with what really happened. And now here we are, right? It's just absolutely remarkable just to see these characters understanding who they are, seeing the fact that there are a sympathetic side to them, that okay, it's like, okay, I actually understand why they're so angry, why they're the way they are. They all have their blemishes, they all have their flaws, and now it's just a matter of seeing where the story is going to go moving forward. But I would say this is absolutely remarkable storytelling that we're seeing here. And I mean, we've seen before, like a lot of times we've had episodes in the past where when we do go into flashbacks, it might get a bit too overwhelming, but this is a case where it really is effective. It really works. It really showcases who Sophia really is as a character, because we've only seen kind of how she's conforming to everyone else's perception about her. She's only conforming to that. We saw that in some of the episodes where she's trying to be very weird. She's trying to be really freaky. She's trying to scare people. And every time everyone is like looking at her, they're like giving her this weird ass glance, right? And she's only just conforming to what people are perceiving her to be, even though we now know that she was never always the case. She was not like this before Arkham, and there was even a moment where she wasn't like that after Arkham. Of course, she did eventually kill someone. She did kill some people, and I mean, she even says this here, like, even this guy has a much bigger kill count than her, right? Which might imply that, you know, yeah. So, but I have to say, my God, what a great episode right here. I mean, absolutely brutal, absolutely tragic. Like, just, I mean, and it's so, can I just say that it's so intriguing just to see a little bit more Sophia. I think one of the greatest things about this show is that we really get to see the depths of these characters and their character development, their arc, their evolution. And I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, with particularly just series that are a little bit more in that superhero genre. Because technically speaking, this is kind of in there, but also it's really not. Like, even if you were to kind of dissociate the show from just being Batman adjacent, like, this show would have worked by its own. But of course, we know these characters. Of course, we have this universe because of Oz the Penguin. We saw him in the Batman. He was just a tertiary antagonist in that movie, and now we get to see the depths of what his world is like, understanding what the crime world is like in Gotham, but also seeing the fact that there are some characters here who are particularly, you know, there is some humanistic side to them. And now I am very curious where this is going to go, of course, because again, what she's going to do now, it seems so that afterwards, she's now going to take over the family brand. She's going to probably be the dawn of her family, the leader of the family, knowing the fact that she basically cut off everyone who basically betrayed her. And now it's just a matter of seeing how she's going to grow, how she's going to deal with Oz. Where is Oz at this point, right? So where is Oz? We know that Victor's going to stick with Oz because of the fact that he made his choice. He made his choice last episode that he's going to stick with Oz. He's going to be involved in this crime world. He's going to remain in that side. So, but yeah, absolutely great episode right here. I mean, I don't think I have really anything to nitpick. I mean, this was just a fabulous episode to watch. I'm just very curious to see how it's going to end. But yeah, let me know your thoughts having seen this episode, knowing the fact that we get a little bit more backstory. What are your thoughts about Sophia's character, the fact that she was framed by her father? Oh, by the way, Falcone, Father of the Year, right? Mark Strong, absolutely incredible performance, considering the fact that he actually had to replace John Turturro from the movie. So absolutely incredible performances right there as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts having seen this episode. What are your thoughts now, knowing a little bit more context about who Sophia is, what her backstory was, knowing the fact that it was Oz who basically put her in this path and what caused this mess for her and her to suffer for 10 years. Knowing the fact that we have all this, like, what do you think about that ending? Like, do you think that was, that's what she should have done, or maybe this is where you actually will start rooting for her, or are you morally conflicted? Because I feel like a lot of people are probably going to feel morally conflicted about this, because it's like, murder is bad, but I also understand how Sophia is going. What do you think is going to happen moving forward? It seems as though that we're going to see the last remaining episodes going to showcase that feud between her and Oz. Where is this going to go moving forward? Do you think this is, implying that Oz might not make it by the end of the series, or could it be Sophia? Let me know your thoughts below and make sure to like and subscribe.